So what's good, TMG fam? It's your boy L, and I'm back with another reaction. How y'all feel? Welcome back to the channel. Salute. Y'all know it's time. It's time for those hours, those creepy hours, those paranormal hours, those do ghosts exist hours. All right, so make sure the house is secure. Make sure it's locked down, doors is locked, windows closed, curtains are closed. You know, when them creeps peeking in on you, all right? Lights off and get set, because we about to get into scary CCTV footage. Did I say that right? No, I did. Not at all. Not even close. Scary CCTV. I left the V off. CCTV footage may prove ghosts exist. All right, so if you're new to the channel, man, hit the subscribe button. Join the fam. It's hump day, baby. You almost done made it to the end of the week. I know you, listen, I know you're trying to get there, so we're going to get there together. We're going to make it to the end of the week, all right? So hit the subscribe button, join the fam, hit that bell real quick. Moment of silence for the haters. That's enough. Now run the likes up. Let's get to it.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some supernatural security footage no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more mysterious content, just like this. For many security guards working at nighttime, shifts go by relatively quiet as most of the world's sleeping.
I commend y'all who do security, bro. You know what I mean? I had like somewhat of a little security job, but I commend y'all. There's certain stuff you just don't want to put up with.
Unfortunately, this wasn't the case for one unlucky security guard working in a nursing home in Chicago. YouTube user The Hidden Underbelly 2.0 shared Officer Jay Brown's story of meeting with something creepy during what was supposed to be just another shift. In the video, the security guard shows CCTV footage taken during his shift. In the footage, the guard is sitting at his desk and all seems quiet. But then, something eerie happens. We can see what looks to be a nearly transparent white shape floating over the carpet that lays in front of the entrance to the building.
Oh, I didn't even see it at first.
The security guard sits back against his chair.
He saw it though. He straight up saw it.
The security guard sits back against his chair, obviously perplexed. He stands up for a few seconds before putting his arms up and pointing to the camera.
Yo, this is when he contemplating, like, man, F this job, man. Bump this job, bro. Like, is my bills paid for the month? Huh? Because this ain't it.
And I'm like, okay. So I looked at the camera, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna calm down. So I wanted to tell the camera.
I said, I'm gonna calm down. Nah, we ain't even, see? And y'all wonder why the unemployment numbers is up. This is the exact prime reason right here why the numbers is up, bro. I ain't working nowhere and gotta deal with this. No.
At the camera, I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna calm down. So I wanted to tell the camera. Y'all see that? Y'all saw that, right? I'm telling.
The security guard explains via voiceover that he wanted to.
Yo, Brady said, I looked at the camera like, y'all see this, right? If y'all show up and I ain't here and you wonder why I left, just know that y'all saw this too. I don't blame him at all. This is the realest security guard I ever seen.
To ask those viewing the camera if they had just seen what he had seen, which is why he raised and moved his hands.
So I wanted to tell the camera. Y'all see that? Y'all saw that, right? I'm telling CHA, did y'all see that?
Okay.
Here's the footage in slow motion with a close-up of the eerie, ghostly figure.
Yeah, I don't blame him. Yo, Brady got me in
This
tears.
means the security guard saw the strange anomaly in person as it passed through the lobby, and the video evidence certainly backs this up.
See, I saw that.
Commentators of this video were certain that this footage showed a real ghostly appearance. They also stated that the security guard's reaction seemed genuinely shocked. There were a number of suggestions thrown around as to what the shape could be, including a spirit of a person roaming the building, a ghostly animal, or even the idea of a demon. So what do you think? Given the guard's reaction, coupled with the video evidence, makes this a compelling piece of footage, one that may provide a glimpse into the afterlife. Hospitals are considered by many to be hotspots for wandering spirits and ghosts, as they see a lot of death in their halls. One particular hospital in Peru is said to be home to multiple hauntings that simply can't be explained any other way. In one video shared by YouTuber Jesus Enrique Manzano Ramos, we get to see one exceptionally eerie spiritual happening right in front of our eyes. The CCTV footage provided shows an early morning feed of the empty day surgery service at the hospital. It would appear something very unusual was caught on camera. Let's take a look. 15 seconds into the footage, viewers can see what appears to be a spooky human-like shape appear on the left side of the frame and walk through what appears to be a car park. As the figure walks to the right of shot, it begins to become more and more transparent until it fully fades away into nothingness. Workers in this hospital have stated that these spiritual sightings are quite common in the building and that they believe they're actually souls. As this figure looks like and...
See, I told y'all, man. There's some of these hospitals, they don't be treating people right. They be mistreating these patients and doing certain things to them. And they ain't leaving. They gonna get you back one way or the other.
Walks exactly as a human does. Could it possibly be a soul that once passed away inside this very hospital? Usually parents use baby monitors to watch over their little ones in case they begin to cry, shift around, or express other types of discomfort. But what about when a parent notices something happening nearby the baby that is not explained by any usual behaviour? That's exactly what happened to YouTuber Dad's Always Right when he saw something on his baby monitor that gave him the chills. In the brief clip, a baby sleeps soundly in a baby carriage snuggled up in blankets, when suddenly something eerie happens.
So, am I tripping, or is this bear just turned to position itself to stare at the camera right now? Or I might have had a little something to drink today, but I feel like this bear, let me go back to the beginning, like he just turned to kind of position himself to look at us, y'all.
Is right when he saw something on his baby monitor that gave him the chills. In the brief clip, a baby sleeps soundly in a baby carriage snuggled up in blankets, when suddenly something eerie happens.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
The bear slowly turns sideways, seemingly all by itself. It stops a couple of seconds later, seemingly looking directly into the camera as the clip ends. Teddy bears and dolls moving all by themselves have been the plot points for countless horror films and TV shows. Usually in these films, the stuffed animals and dolls have sinister intentions, bringing death and destruction to the humans around them. Thankfully, this baby's dad and his child haven't experienced any harm. Still, the fact that the teddy bear stopped moving as soon as it was facing the camera certainly leaves viewers of the video with an unsettling feeling in the pit of their stomachs.
I'd have chopped them up into like 1 million little bear pieces. Nah, no way.
It's rumoured that all kinds of paranormal activity haunt the many theatres around London. As London has such a long history, it's perhaps no surprise that paranormal and poltergeist activity has been reported. One particular theatre, the Victoria Palace Theatre, is said to be especially haunted. Check out this frightening clip, uploaded by the YouTube channel Billy Elliot the Musical. A number of inexplicable occurrences seem to take place. Check it out. At around the 7-second mark, we witness the door to the costume changing room open seemingly of its own accord. It stays open for a few moments before slowly closing again on its own. A little time goes by before we get to see another hair-raising event. One of the model heads on which a wig rests suddenly falls to the ground.
Oh, word.
Shortly after, a few objects that were on the wig-changing table suddenly fall to the ground, right before the clip ends. Dresses.
Oh man, it was a movie. It was some bootleg movie Queen was watching one day, man. I call it bootleg because it was like the hair had off of somebody's head, like had become something, and when it would get on somebody's head, it would take over their body and force them to kill or do certain things. So it was like some real, like I don't even think it made it to theater. It was probably like a straight to DVD type of movie, but she somehow ended up watching it, man. And after that, I'd be like, oh man, people in them wigs, y'all better chill out, because I get where they got the premise of the story from. You know, somebody else's hair has somebody else's, you know what I mean? Like it might have, you know, they're feeling their brain, whatever it is, that their emotion, or if they was a killer and you got the hair off the head of a killer, does it possess some of that instinct or whatever you want to call it when you put it on your head? Like, yeah. It made sense of where they got the theme of the movie from, but it still was crazy. So seeing them wigs made me automatically think of that.
Of the Victoria Palace Theatre have suggested that the hauntings could be due to one specific person, the early 20th century Russian ballerina Anna Pavlova. While Pavlova was an extremely successful dancer, she was also incredibly superstitious, even afraid to see her own picture on posters. She used to use different entrances than most people to enter the theatre. In the wig room once rested a statue of Pavlova, which was eventually removed during World War II. Present-day dressers believe that Pavlova's spirit continues to haunt the room, causing the random opening and shutting of doors, as well as flying wigs
or the spirits in the wig
and missing props, forever imprinting her own superstitions onto the theatre. Museums are a great place to see some incredible art, learn about history, and, according to this footage, possibly see ghosts. This eerie CCTV footage, uploaded to YouTube by Casper Web TV, has left viewers on edge. In the video, viewers see what appears to be a large room in the museum, with two bright lights shining down on the floor. The camera appears to have caught some unusual activity. Take a look. A ghost-like figure appears out of nowhere and strolls over the floor under the lights, where it becomes difficult to make out. As it does this, the turnstiles in the bottom right of the shot appear to spin all on their own. After a few moments, the transparent figure turns around, making itself visible once more, before it walks back to the left of shot, then completely disappears. As this is live CCTV footage, viewers state that they're more likely to believe that this is an actual apparition over something that could have been manipulated or edited. Moreover, there doesn't seem to be anyone else in the room that could explain the arrival of the figure or why the turnstiles appear to move on their own.
Right.
More importantly, the transparent nature of the figure is certainly mysterious. Give this clip another view and let us know what you think. It's thought that paranormal entities can take on all types of different shapes and forms. One of the most common is the shape of a shadow figure, or a dark entity that resembles a shadow. In this instance, viewers can see a possible shadow figure taking on the manifestation of a circular black mass. YouTuber Hidden World has shared this clip, which has made the employees of this office want to give it a double look. The first 25 seconds of the video is still footage of an office space with a couch, a couple of desks, and a chair. It's after the 30-second mark, however, that something bizarre is caught on camera. We can see a small black mass appear near the doorway of the office space. The mass slowly hovers up from the floor before suddenly moving over the desk and chair and turning into a strange mist. The clip is played twice more with a focus on the strange shape as it moves over the desk.
Yeah, I thought it was smoke at first.
What's particularly odd about this shadow figure is its transformation from a solid black shape to being nearly transparent in just a second.
Moving like it got a purpose.
We can only hope this dark figure had innocent intentions.
Everybody working from home tomorrow. Nah, I don't like it.
While driving on freeways, we expect to see lots of cars, lights, and long stretches of road. But what about when we see something more sinister on the highway? That's what seemed to happen in this clip, originally posted on I'm Haunted's YouTube page. In the video, we see CCTV footage of a freeway with cars driving by. After a few moments, on the left side of the frame, we see something eerie.
Oh! Bro, I thought he was done. Alright, now, that just debunks my whole, maybe it's the camera, and it's not really, you know what I mean? The camera isn't the best of quality, or it's not an expensive camera, so it don't have great depth. Fam, I thought...
See something eerie.
Explain that.
We can see what appears to be a mysterious figure resembling a man casually walking across the left side of the road. A couple of seconds after it appears, a big truck drives into frame and seemingly right into the figure.
Right through him.
As the truck drives on, we can see the entity again, walking just as it was moments ago. The figure then steps onto the freeway median before disappearing completely. Here it is again, zoomed in and in slow motion.
Bro, he drives right through him. Like, right through him. Explain that. See, I was on board with the whole, you know, the camera ain't the best quality at far depths. Explain that one.
The uploader of this video believes that the ghostly figure could actually be a time traveler from another era exploring the road. Some commentators of the video have disputed this, however, wondering how a time traveler could have walked away unharmed after being hit by a truck. This led to others speculating that it could indeed be a ghost, spirit, or other paranormal being haunting the highway. Give the clip another look and judge for yourself.
I'm real anxious to see how y'all gonna break this one down.
Before we take a look at some spine-chilling home security and turn on mysterious videos.
Wow. Wow.
In this video, a shadow figure makes an appearance in yet another seemingly normal place, this time in a hallway of a regular home. What makes this particular video more spine-chilling is the fact that an innocent baby may have been involved, as shared by YouTuber Captured Camera TV. We see what appears to be a hallway of a normal residential home. Soon after the clip starts, we hear a violent banging sound.
Is that many pictures on the wall messing with anybody else's anxiety? My goodness gracious, that's a lot of pictures on a wall. How many pictures can you put on a wall? I'm sorry. That's just, I don't know why my brain does that. I don't know. What is that?
Seconds later, we see something unusual. Take a look.
What was that?
A dark shadow appears on the left side of the wall. The figure seems to travel down the hallway with its shadow appearing on the right wall as it makes its way down the hall.
What was that?
We then see the shadow figure go into a room on the right-hand side. After a few moments, the shadow entity reappears briefly outside of the door again, while a baby begins to cry. As the video goes on, the baby's cries turn into loud screams until the baby ceases to make noise. We then see the shadow figure re-emerge and leave down the hallway. The fact that the baby started howling when the shadow figure entered the room is certainly eerie timing. What could the figure have done to the baby while it was haunting the room? Or could the baby's cries not be related to the figure at all, and instead be pure coincidence? There's been no explanation for what's happening in this clip, so we can only make assumptions for ourselves. As usual, I'll throw this out to you, the audience. Let me know what you think's happening in this eerie video, then let us know down in the comments.
It's a lot of pictures. It's a lot of pictures on that wall. Sorry.
If you want to see...
Sorry, my bad. I know. I was more interested in the pictures on the wall. With it being that many, y'all take that many pictures? Sheesh. Queen trying to fight with me right now to go take, I just don't like taking pictures. So seeing that many pictures mean y'all took a lot of pictures. That's a lot of pictures. I don't know. My bad. But anyway, man. Yeah. Y'all. The ones that be calling BS on everything. I understand calling it on some stuff. But calling it on everything, man, come on. Explain that one with the he got hit by the truck. All right? Explain that. Y'all get at me in the comment section, man. Let me know what you think. And stick around and stay tuned, man, until the next reaction. I'm out. Peace.